20 days challenge to speak English. Yes, my dear audience, I am going to give you a challenge plan, rather a challenge to be fulfilled during these 20 days, because challenges are important. Challenges always prepare your brain to get your tasks fulfilled during the specific time period before the deadline. This is the importance of challenges. So take this challenge. Why challenges are important? Because it's human nature that man likes to accept challenge and to fulfill the challenge because he wants to win. This feeling of victorious, this feeling of victory or having conquerness is always being superb. So take this challenge of 20 days, and I am going to divide these 20 days into 4 phases. It means 4 parts, and you are supposed to do your 4 parts during these 20 days. So accept this challenge, and if you are ready to accept this challenge, let me know in the comment section that ma'am, we are ready to fulfill this challenge. And in this challenge, our whole attention is to condition our brain to speak English language. Yes, my dear audience, I have already made a video on how to condition your brain to think in English, but today in this video we are going to discuss and elaborate how to condition our brain to speak English, because it's very important to condition your brain. Now, what is conditioning? I have totally elaborated it, and if you haven't watched that video, conditioning is just what is conditioning? Conditioning means to prepare your brain to do a specific task, that so that your brain can automatically perform that task. For example, if you watch a police station, you are not supposed to ask anybody that what is this building, what is the function of this building. You will get the idea that this is a police station and where the criminals are kept in the jail. And if you see a hospital, you are not supposed to ask anybody, what is this building? What is the function of this building? Your brain will tell you that this is a place where patients are being cured. Similarly, if you see a school, your brain will automatically, because your brain is conditioned to respond, to reply, to answer, and to elaborate you that this place, this building is for educating the students, young generation. So for everything, for example, for black dress, when a person is wearing a black dress, normally it is taken as morning dress, a morning dress. When you are wearing a red color, it means that you are a very jolly person. You are a person full of colors. So if you are passing through the graves, no one can tell you that this is a graveyard. You will automatically say that this is a graveyard. And if you are walking through the leaves and through the flowers and benches and all the roses around you, you will say this is garden. This is garden. So why it happens with you? Why it happens with you? Because why it happens with you that you can recognize between a street and a road, between a simple shop of mobile phones and a grocery store. How can you recognize that this is a medical store? How can you recognize that this is a general store? This is the meat shop, this is the vegetable shop. How can you recognize? Do you think, and have you ever thought about this, why our brain gets this knowledge and how our brain is conditioned? My dear audience, our brain is wired, our brain is conditioned, our brain is prepared in this way, so it automatically tells you that this is the event of wedding, this is the event of funeral, this is the school event, and this is a wedding event, this is the birthday event. Why you recognize, how can you recognize the different kinds of events? How can you recognize that this is the girl and this is the boy? This is the girl dress and this is the boy dress. How can you recognize? How can you recognize? Because your brain is conditioned. Likewise, you have to condition your brain to speak English language. It is totally possible. How is it possible? At initial stages, at the very beginning level, you have to forcefully condition yourself. Now you have to decide during the first 5 days of this challenge, my dear audience, you have to condition your brain to speak English language as much as possible. How can you do this? How can you recognize? How can you condition your brain? How can you prepare your brain? Now you have to declare 3 times. You have to declare 3 times as speaking English time, or spoken English time, or challenge time for you. English challenge. It would be rather better for you if you declare 3 times English challenge time. What are those 3 times? How can you condition yourself? Now, breakfast time. Very important time for you. When you are having your breakfast, you have to remind yourself that this is my English time. This is my English challenge time. I have to do something. Now, what you are supposed to do? You are supposed to do that after breakfast or before breakfast. It's up to your choice. After breakfast or before breakfast, you have to play a video. Mute the voice of that video, any video of your own interest. It's also your choice. Now you have to play that video, mute the voice of that video, and now you have to be a commentator. You have to be a commentator. You have to be the producer. You have to be the editor. You have to be a vocal. You have to describe what is being said, what is being presented in that video, what it would be. Now you are the commentator. You can describe in your own style. What your mind perceives, you have to describe in that own manner. This is very important. One time, breakfast time. Now the lunch time. Most important time. You can't forget to eat your lunch time. After lunch or before lunch, it's also your English challenge time for 5 days, because you are going to condition your brain for 5 days, and after 5 days you will see a magic change, because your mind will say that this is your English challenge time, this is your English time. Now you have to play the video and be the commentator. You will take interest. Now you have to take the video of travel, if you like the travel, and be the commentator, and describe the beautiful scenes, the beautiful sceneries, the beautiful places in your own words, whatever you like. If you like the lofty mountains, if you see the lush green trees, the lush green fields, if you see a garden full of roses, whatever you see, if you see a barren road where there is no one, you can assimilate it with the person's life, that one time there is no one in your life to assist you. It's only and only you. You can also help you. Again, bedtime. Before going to bed, it's your challenge, English challenge time. Now, if you do this 5 days, it will warm up your mind and it will prepare you, because speaking is the most essential thing. You have tried all the things. You have done all your master plans. You have gathered the vocabulary. You have gathered the reading, listening, everything. But what you have not been doing is English conditioning time. Condition your brain to speak English. If you will allot your time as much time as possible. If you declare some moments, if you declare some specific moments to speak English language, you will see that there is tremendous change in your speaking skills. Now, second phase starts. Second phase, 5 days to 10 days. Now, 5 days again, 5 to 10 days. Now, what you are supposed to do? Now, you have to condition your brain again. Again, condition your brain to avoid translation. When you are going to describe anything, when you are thinking about your emotions, when you are thinking about your failures, when you are thinking about the achievements, whether you are judging someone's dress, someone's house, someone's event, whatever are your thoughts, because it's a reality, some thought or the other is always being run in our mind, but the reality is that all the thoughts running in our mind is in Urdu language or in your native language. Now you have to condition your brain forcefully at initial stages from 5 to 10 days to think, to convert, to remind your brain that now it's English challenge time. I don't have to think in my native language, it's English time, so let's think in English. Whenever you are interrupted by your or with your native language, you have to condition your brain that it's time, it's my duty to think in English language. It would be difficult, it would be challenging for me, but I have to accept this challenge. I have to fulfill my duty. I have to convert. I have to condition my brain to think in only and only English. Now, next 5 days, 10 to 15, and other challenge is waiting for you, but that is specifically speaking challenge. Now, what you are supposed to do? You have to read an editorial. You have to read an editorial. You have to read an article. Editorial or an article, it's up to your choice. Read it 5 times. Read it 5 times. Now write it in your own words. Write it in your own words. Fifth time, you have to describe it in your own words through your mouth. Now, what is the benefit and what is the relationship between writing and your speaking and reading? Of course, the article. Now, article gives you information. Article gives you content, information, knowledge, and the words, content to speak. Vocabulary, expression, sentence structures, how to use the words in exact correct vocab situation. Writing gives coherence. Writing gives coherence. Writing gives structure to your thoughts. Now your brain is prepared. Everything is in alphabetical order. Everything is in order. Now your brain is prepared. There is enough data in your brain. Now you are prepared. Next thing, it will facilitate your speaking. It will facilitate your speaking. Now speaking is much more easy for you, because you have to reproduce, and you have already reproduced the content in your own words in the form of writing. Now you have to only speak it out through your mouth. Fifth, now 15 to 20, the final challenge. And final challenge, my dear audience, is very important, is very, very important. Now you have to speak all the time, whenever you are free, whenever you are relaxed. You have to think the blessings of being relaxed. If you are worried, you have to think, why I am worried? I should not be worried. What are the reasons of my worried situation? What are the reasons of my worried situation? How I can solve this worried situation? What are the solutions? You have to ponder upon the solutions. If you are facing a failure, you have to think about, you have to speak, think and speak. What are your reasons of failure? How can you turn these reasons into solutions? So whatever is your state, whether it is happy, whether it is sad, angry, if you are angry with someone, let's suppose, if you are angry with someone, you have to speak why I am angry with that person. Should I be angry with that person? No, I should not be angry. Why should not I be angry with that person? You have to think it all about. If you are having an exam next day, just speak it out. Oh, next day is my exam. Am I prepared? Yes, you are prepared. Whatever preparational or whatever measures you have taken, if you are not prepared, why don't you have prepared during the whole year? If you are going to attend an event, let's suppose, you have to consider what kind of dress I am going to wear. Should that dress match my personality? What kind of color I am going to choose? Oh, what is the wedding? What is that event? What I am supposed to be look like? All these things. If you are going to attend the result day, you should think result day is just like the victory day. It's the victory day for the student. Oh, there is always a result day of everyone's thing. If you are doing your best, you will have a victorious day. If you are not doing your best, you will have a failure day. So there are days. It's upon you whether you make it a victorious day, result day, a better day, or a failure day. It's upon you. If you are reading the book, you can discuss what I am reading. What is the content? What are the ideas presented in the book? You can speak out the ideas. What are the players? What are the benefits of reading a book? Can a book make you a better speaker? You can discuss. So all these things, and there are so many other things. And now you can see that during these 4 phases, during these 4 parts of 20 days challenge, your whole concern is on speaking skills. Because I have discussed so many challenges in my all videos. And now I think that speaking should be your main part. You have to condition your brain. You have to prepare your brain that sometimes are should be devoted to speaking. Every time can be a speaking time. Whenever you are being relaxed, whenever you are in a nervous state, if you are nervous, you can say why I am nervous. If I remain nervous, I can't make my name in the society. So with this positive note, I end this video. And if you accept this challenge, and if you like this challenge, please like, share, and hit that bell icon, because it motivates me to make much more informative videos for you guys. Till the next videos, and for such amazing challenges, comment me in the comment section that we want more challenges, more nerve taking challenges. We accept all English challenges which are presented by you, and we want more challenges, and I will definitely make more English challenges video for you. And with this positive note, we end this video. Till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.